Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I am going to be making a super simple recipe that my grandpa actually made. His recipe is called chili cheese squares. I've modified it just a little bit because I add some sausage and bacon crumbles to it, just because I like to eat this for my breakfast in the morning. I do intermittent fasting, so my eating window is from noon to 8 p.m. so my breakfast is right around the noon time. But this is really easy. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients. Yeah. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing you are going to need is a medium-sized bowl. You are also going to want a 9x13 baking dish. I also currently have my oven preheating to 400 degrees. I have one 16-ounce bag of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. I just bought this brand because it was the cheapest at the store closest to me. You're gonna want, if I don't crack them all and break them, you're gonna want 6 eggs. Sometimes I do add 8 eggs, so when we get to that point, I will determine whether 8 eggs is necessary or not. But the recipe originally calls for 6, so we will start off with that. And then you're gonna want 1 can, if it focuses for you guys, of these chopped green chilies. These are not spicy at all, they just add a little extra flavor. And then you're gonna probably use 1.5 cups of this Jimmy Dean fully cooked meat lovers sausage and bacon crumble. Now this is not needed or necessary, but I like adding it for a little bit of extra to my morning. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to break all of the eggs right into my bowl. Let's hope we don't get a shell. I'm usually pretty good, but you never know. I was actually planning on making donuts tonight, but then I realized that my recipe, one of my ingredients fell a little tiny short. And so I'm gonna have to go and buy that ingredient, and I will be making donuts. Next video we have. Now this recipe is really good with sour cream, salsa, and guacamole on top. It is just so delicious. So I have all 6 of my eggs cracked in there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a can opener. And you are going to want to open your green chilies. And you're gonna pour these green chilies right into your egg mixture. And that's what I have my fork here for. You can use a whisk too, I just grabbed a fork. And you're gonna whisk that up together. Until it's combined. Oops. Now I'm going to take my baking pan. I'm going to open my bag of cheese here. And you're going to use the entire bag of cheese. So this is about 3 cups of cheese, I want to say. Or I guess it's more than 3 cups of cheese. But you do want this much cheese. And layer that in there. And now what you're going to do, like I said, this is a super easy recipe. You're just going to take your egg and green chili mixture and you're just going to pour it all over your cheese. And this is where I determine whether I need more egg or not. Mix it around. And already I can tell I'm going to probably need actually 3 more eggs. I've realized that it always just depends on what kind of cheese I buy, and I never seem to buy the exact same cheese. So, grab a couple more eggs. I'm going to go ahead and crack those into my bowl. And then I'll whisk those in the bowl and add them into my cheese. Go ahead and add that in. Yeah, that looks much better. You just want to make sure that all of your cheese is going to be covered with some egg. Much, much better. So in this case, if you do the same cheese, just so happen to buy the same cheese, you're probably going to use about 9 eggs for this. But like I said, if you buy different cheese, it really just depends. I would always add or start with 6 to 8 eggs. So you guys can see kind of what that looks like. You just want all of that to be well incorporated. And then I take some of this Jimmy Dean sausage crumbles. These are pre-cooked, so you don't have to cook these beforehand before topping them. I'm going to go ahead and measure out a cup. And sprinkle this right on top. Add a little bit of extra. Okay, there you go, guys. And that is literally all you have to do. It is so simple. And now you're gonna throw this in the oven at 350 to 400 degrees for about 12 minutes. You're gonna wanna keep an eye on it just until the egg is fully cooked. So yeah, when I get back, I will show you guys how this looks straight out of the oven. Alright guys, so I just took this out of the oven. You can see the edges here are bubbling. It's nice and golden brown on the top. Super fluffy and yummy and delicious. I did make a time mistake. This actually cooked between for about 32 minutes. So I would say put it in your oven for 30 to 35 minutes. No clue what I was thinking about 12 minutes. I think I was thinking of the other recipe I was going to do tonight. But yeah, that was my mistake. I'm going to go ahead and let this cool down, and then I will be right back to show you guys how I like to plate it. Hi guys, I'm back. I let my cheese quiche, that's what I would call it, is a crustless cheese quiche. I've let it cool down. I've topped it with some sour cream. I have some guacamole under there, and then some salsa on top. Ooh, so good. I actually bought these little guacamole packs from Costco. I hope it will focus. And these are absolutely delicious. They have so much flavor in them. So this is how I like to eat mine. These are actually really filling. This is about a 5-ounce portion. And from the 9x13, I was able to get 3, 6, 9, about 5-ounce portions. So that's pretty good. So that's really good for like a work week if you need something to grab and go. You can throw these in Ziploc baggies, throw them into your freezer, and just grab them and let them defrost. You can have them for lunch, just microwave them real quick. And I only microwave them for about 30 seconds and then they're good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a small bite here. Oh yeah, so good. Every single time. Oh, like you guys can still see the steam coming off of it. It's a little warm still. So yeah guys, there is a really simple breakfast recipe that is super delicious. Like I said, you can omit the sausage and bacon crumbles on top. You can put whatever you want on the top of this. This is just how I like it. You could just do sour cream. You could eat these plain. They're amazing plain just by themselves. So yeah, get creative any way you guys want. If you guys make this recipe, comment down below and let me know how you guys like it. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.